And now, it's time to go in the garage with Bodie Stroud.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to In the Garage. I'm Bodie Stroud.
I'm Mitchell McDonald.
Hi, Mitchell.
And I'm Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How you all doing today?
Doing great. How are you
Yeehaw. I'm doing great.
Right? It feels like Friday.
No.
I don't know why.
Feels like Wednesday to me.
For me, it does. I was like driving over here, like bumping my music, and they were playing some good music. I was like, hey, this is pretty feel good. I'm all rapping in the car. Like,
Wow.
It feels like Friday.
Okay.
I don't know.
Radio playing good music. That's kind of weird for these days.
Right.
Play the same old crap over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a good day.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I just don't remember what Fridays feel like.
I don't either. Because we're here. I was here all weekend. So, I really couldn't tell you what a Friday is.
Aw.
I remember them back when I was in school, like, elementary and stuff like that. Friday was the greatest day in the world. Now, it's just another day.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well.
So what do we got going? What's new?
Not much. I saw your picture from the red carpet for Adam Carolla's movie. I have to hear all about that. How was it?
That was fun. That was
Based off your pictures, it looked like you guys had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. Mitchell and I, we have fun wherever we go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We're just a moving party.
Yeah, we are a moving party.
Oh,
It was
nice.
it was a good movie. I mean, and I'm not saying it because he was my friend. He's my friend and everything else. I mean, it was a really good movie. If you like comedies, I've been going to like the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, all that stuff. Since I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really relate to Adam in his movie, and it's about a comedian, and he's kind of washed up. And now it's years later, and he's trying to make a comeback. He's trying to get onto TV. He had a real famous TV show. And now he's trying to get back on, and it was funny. There was some really good humor in it, right?
Yeah, it was really funny.
And
Nice.
I liked it. It's called Road Hard.
Road hard.
And it was funny because the day before we went, I didn't even know he did that movie. I kept relating it to his Paul Newman documentary, which will be coming out soon as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're going to that premiere as well.
Nice.
I can't wait. Another
Please
party.
take pictures. I'm loving your pictures. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Go check them out on Facebook in the Garage with Bodie Stroud.
Yeah. No, it was.
We'll post more.
I'm terrible at asking to take pictures.
Are you?
Yeah, but
you got some good ones in. Even I think there was.
I did.
3.
Me and Adam were sitting at the bar, and Rob snapped a picture of us. It was good. That was a good picture. And then us at the bar, and
Mitchell's eyes are closed.
yeah, it was great because I'm telling Mitchell's
the
wife,
jet
"Hey,
face.
take a picture of us," and she's like, "Oh, okay. How do you work this thing?" And she's fooling around. Well, she had flipped it around, and she's taking goofy pictures of them two.
Selfies.
And I had a few drinks, so I didn't even know the difference. But later, I'm looking at the pictures, going, "What the heck?" Yeah, total selfies.
Nice. Well,
But it
sounds
was
fun.
good. It was a good movie.
And that's in theaters?
It's going to be coming out in theaters real soon.
Nice,
So
okay.
yeah, I'll let everybody know when it's out, and I got it all over my social media. But it's great, And the Paul Newman documentary, I'm really excited about that. He's got some great people in that. He's not actually in it, but it's a documentary about him, and he owns a lot of his cars. So
Wow.
we got to take a break. You're listening to In the Garage. We'll be right back. Welcome back to In the Garage. Why are you guys staring at me? Am I supposed to say something after that? Oh, shoot. So, yeah, a lot going on. The Adam Carolla was great. The premiere was great. We had a lot of fun. It's weird because he's watching him. He's a diehard car guy, and he's got a huge Paul Newman collection of race cars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of work on them, and so I don't know where I was going with that, but
I actually have a
he's
question.
yeah. Go ahead.
How did you guys meet?
Adam and I.
Yeah.
Oh, I was at Source Interlink's party. They had a party. They do Hot Rod Magazine and all that other stuff, and they had opened up their new facility in El Segundo, and they were, having a big party, and there was a lot of people there, and I was there, and I was new to the industry, and somebody said, hey, would you mind doing an interview with Adam Carolla? I'd done a couple TV show things, but nothing major, and I was like, okay. So Adam and I started talking, and we started realizing we had a lot in common. He was, from the Valley, and lived in La Crescenta as well, and I lived in Tujunga, and he knew all about Tujunga as soon as I said it. He goes, so on the radio interview, he says, I got Bodie Stroud with me here, and he says, where are you from, Bodie? And I said, well, I'm from Tujunga, California. And he goes, speaking of meth. Yeah, it's the capital of the world, I guess. That's where it basically came from.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah, so it was funny. And we kind of hit it off, and we hung out most of the evening, and we were in front of Steve Strope's car doing the interview, and Steve Strope comes around the corner, and he's just a whiny little baby. So he came around, and he was crying. He was so pissed off, and I had told Adam the story of, what a big mouth this guy has, and he kind of already knew it and knew who he was, and so we got a laugh out of that.
Nice. And you just started seeing each other here and there and having a good laugh.
Yeah, we started doing more and more interviews, and I liked it because every time I saw him, he had a drink in his hand, and it was great. So we started doing all kinds of stuff and for him, and he started calling me more and more to do more and more stuff, and I think one of the first full builds I did for him was a chili cheese dog. What is it? Like a soapbox derby car that he raced in the Red Bull Challenge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. He crashed. He crashed on the berm. He went down. Yeah.
Well, at least he's okay.
Yeah, they think he is. He took a hard blow to the head, and they say that could be the reason why he is today like he is.
Oh, well, it's your fault then. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding too. But anyway, so there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
And that's how you met.
And that's how we met. That was my story of how we met. But anyway.
Oh, that's cute.
Back to cars. We did Mitchell and I did an awesome photo shoot yesterday with the '56 Ford F100, the one that we're putting into production.
I saw that on social media.
Yeah, it's a beautiful truck. Wait till you see the driving pictures are just insane. I mean, literally they're insane.
Wow.
And I should have all that by Friday, and we'll probably start posting this weekend, all the pictures and stuff like that. Because
be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, because we're getting ready to do the huge press release and the launch and start, our production line on those, which is scary. It's nerve-wracking. But I think we're ready. Mitchell and I have been going over all the changes. We've been driving the truck. We've been feeling the truck and what we would want if we were an owner of the truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make life easy.
Yeah.
Because you want life easy. You know what I mean? So
the easier the better.
Yeah, and we got a few little glitches that it's good though. We have them on our prototype truck. You know what I mean? Because now it's just fine-tuning them. And when I say few, I mean literally just a few of them. It runs great. It's got a lot of power. It's like 630 horsepower. The one thing we do hate about it is the bear claw door latches. On the 56 Ford pickup truck, the door latches are such a pain in the butt. Don't know why. They've never worked right. The factory ones, now the bear claws. We've had them both working, and then the next day you come, and it's like a totally different door. You can't open it or anything. So we're kind of working on perfecting that as well. Other than that, I'm like really happy. We're gonna give the rear a little more travel in the suspension in comparison from the top of the axle to the bottom of the frame. I just think it rides nice. It rides really good. I just kind of want to ride, with a lower stance all the time, and you can't go as low as I want with the clearance we have. I mean, you can, but you're just taking a risk of the axle bottoming out on the chassis. So, but anyways, other than that, it's pretty good. We're really happy with the way that's coming together, and it's exciting, and it's nerve-wracking when you're building something you're selling to somebody that's going to get in it and drive it around. They're putting their lives in your hands, basically. You don't want nothing to go wrong, and we've been perfecting our suspension and our chassis, and it's a lot of R&D work. People I don't think they realize how many hours actually go into doing all the R&D work and figuring it out and building jigs and tooling and to repeat it. It's a lot of work, especially on a shoestring budget like we're on. We're just seriously, I don't have no big giant loans with the bank, no big lines of credit. It's just what we make here.
Wow.
And then we put into it. So, and in the meantime, we still got to feed our families. So it's difficult because some weeks I want to just go, completely wild and buy all this tooling and this equipment, but it's like, oh shoot, we can't this week. We got no money.
What's in the budget? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So we just bought our mandrel bender to bend all our framing, our tubes. So that I think we got about a week and a half, and that'll be dropped off here. And we don't know where the hell we're putting that thing.
It's going to take up quite a bit of space.
It's going to take up quite a bit of space. So, but we're excited about it. It's
that's something to be excited about.
It really is. We're really excited about it, and a lot going on. We got another top secret project that we're working on that I can't talk about right now. It's the way that goes.
Yeah, but we will eventually. Stay tuned,
hopefully
guys.
soon. It's
Stay
going to
tuned.
be.
I'm staying tuned.
Yeah, you got to stay tuned because it could be really big for us. So,
Ooh.
But that's life in Hollywood too.
It's a big.
It could happen.
Until
it's
comes
right
out.
there. It's right there, and then all of a sudden it's not there. So that's why you don't talk about it until it's here.
Right.
Yeah. So, anyways, what do we got here? Are we ready to take a break? Yeah. Okay. We'll be right back. Welcome back to In the Garage. If you're just joining us, we were talking a little bit about Adam Carolla's premiere party that we went to for his movie Road Hard, and also we're talking about our truck program that we got coming out, and we're getting ready to put out on the market. So yeah,
Exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
And you're nervous.
Nervous?
Don't be nervous. You got this.
No, I know I do. Still nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Every week we are brought to you by Steel Rubber Products. Check them out at steelrubber.com. As always, best rubber products out there. Guaranteed fit. Perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Perfect fit. Right, Mitchell?
Yeah, that's right.
Email us those tech questions at bodiestroud.com/in-the-garage, and check out our latest at bodiestroud.com. In the Garage with Bodie Stroud on Facebook. Oh yeah, we're all over the place. Look at that. We're everywhere.
Oh yeah.
All those fancy handles. That's what we used to call them back in the day. What's your handle?
No idea.
I know. See?
I know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
What's a new one that's out? Tumblr? I don't know.
Oh, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's your handle.
Oh, yeah.
So you would say Twitter /Nikki blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
That's my handle. Yeah.
Is that like...
That's like
19...
Breaker 19er. This here's a rubber ducky. That'd be your handle, the rubber ducky.
Did you just talk to me in trucker talk?
I did. That's what I'm talking about.
I wondered how
That's
it worked.
trucker talk. Come on. I'm going to give you homework assignments.
Oh, no.
Little history.
How to talk trucker.
How to talk trucker, yes.
Is that like over and out?
Exactly.
Yay,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
That's an old one.
You really did it.
Yeah.
Jeez, so that's pretty good. So anyways, what else we got going on? We got a ton of stuff going on. We got, where do you start? You know what I mean? Was at Jay's shop Saturday morning. Took my good friend Josh Welton over there. Did a little tour. So got to see his garage. Got to see a few of his new things. I don't know if I'm allowed to even mention them. I'm not going to. Check out Jay Leno's garage if you want to see him, because he'll show you him himself what he wants you to see. I mean, because his place is so unbelievable. I mean, it's like, I've been there a lot, and it's still breathtaking. It's still, when they open the one door, it's 103,000 square feet under one roof of cars.
Of course.
And motorcycles. And memorabilia, and just awesome artwork. It's really, really cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that was fun, and it's, like I said, it's always interesting. You learn, you can see the same car over and over, but the way Bob over there tells narrates the story of the car is just, it's perfect. He's got
Is he the tour guide?
He's a tour guide, and he has the perfect voice for it, and he knows everything about all the cars. And,
can you impersonate him?
No.
Aww.
Yeah, this here's the McLaren, and Jay just got this new McLaren last week, and it's blah, blah, blah. There you go. I think that's about how he does it.
Well, there you go. So how did you and Jay meet?
Actually, Jay and I met Jay before I had my shop. I met him. My friend Donnie was his Snap-on tool guy.
Oh, wow.
So Donnie got me a tour when it was actually just the first main building where his main shop is, where they do all his wrenching and stuff. And then he bought the building next to it. So that was probably like 10 to 12 years ago. So it's really grown since then, and I've watched him buy each building down the block.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's put it all under one roof, and it's amazing. It's like I would never leave. I don't know how he goes home at night, because, right, Mitchell?
Yeah.
Mitchell's seen it. I would never leave. I never would leave.
Wow.
It's just like you're in. It's a guy's paradise. It is literally a guy's paradise. It is like, I swear I'd build a studio apartment, and wife, kids, we're moving in.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
You can sleep in this car tonight.
Yeah, look
Just
at
don't
your
touch
house.
anything.
Yeah, just don't touch.
Don't
Kids,
touch
don't
anything.
touch the cars.
Don't break
Yeah.
anything.
And then to drive one every day, to pick whatever car you want to
I'll
drive.
take this to school.
Yep.
Take the kids
Well, I
to
don't
the
think he
school.
goes to school. Oh,
The
yeah.
kids to the school.
You're listening to The Garage and CRNTalk.com. We'll be right back. Welcome back to In the Garage. Read a story.
Some car news.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. This, I guess, allegedly this crew targeted this classic hot rod dealership in Mankato, Minnesota. And it sounds like a bunch of dumb thieves to me. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they broke into a classic car place, and they stole, it says here, a rare 1987 Buick Grand National worth nearly $40,000, leaving a trail of damaged vehicles and an abandoned Corvette in their wake. Okay. But it says they skipped the 1934 Ford Hot Rod and 57 Chevy Coupe and rolled them down a hill and smashed them into other vehicles, causing damage. So they took the 87 Buick Grand National and they left the 34 and the 57. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They obviously have no idea, the value of different vehicles. I mean, yeah, $40,000's a lot of money, but to the amount of money we dump into our cars, that's not a lot of money. That's a good deposit. You know what I mean? So, sounds like that these thieves were I don't know what the heck they were doing, because they found the Corvette. They did take a Corvette, a 1975 Corvette, which was found in a parking lot of an apartment complex about a half mile down the road. The top down and the engine still running.
Wow.
Yeah. What? Wait. This looks like a good place to get out. These guys were wasted or something.
Or something.
Right? Anyways, they're trying to find these guys, and I'm sure they will, because they're probably wearing the same hoodies that they were wearing, that was seen in the surveillance camera, and they're probably down at the local diner eating, because they're trying to work off their buzz, from the night before, trying to figure out what the hell just happened, right?
That's crazy.
Not like I've ever done that or before or anything. I'm just saying, I've read stories of things like that happening. So, right, Mitchell?
Yeah, that just, makes the most sense.
It makes no sense, but Mitchell was the one that pointed that out, the 34 Ford and the 57.
Dumb
Why are you
thieves.
staring there looking at me like that?
Thieves.
Yeah, right? Okay. So that's some interesting news. What else do we got here? We got a tip of the day. We haven't done that for a while, have we, Mitchell?
We have not done a tip of the day for a while.
God, what's a good tip of the day? What do we got here? Oh, man. If you are... God, we're doing a lot of trim right now for a Galaxy. 63.5 Ford Galaxy that we're building right now. And it's got paint inside the trim. Alongside the car, it's got black paint, on the insert. So it's really, really fine detail that you're doing. And then the dash has this insert that goes in there. And if you look at it closely, it's a bunch of tiny little rectangles or squares. And there's a million of them. Well, in between that, there's paint in all of them. And they're super, super tiny. So Alex, our painter, has been scratching his head trying to figure out, how am I going to do that? I can't use a paintbrush. I can't use I can't spray it.
Yeah.
So we think he finally found the trick, and what he did was he found a really light, or a kind of a spray paint, that matched the color of the paint that we were looking for, and he taped off, where he didn't want paint, not the little squares, because he'd be there for 10 years. But and then he, like the trim, the outside ring, he taped all that off. And then there's an outline of black as well. Well, he did that, and then he spray painted this whole thing. Well, now he's taking some steel wool on a block, and he's going over it real fine. And it's removing all the paint, but it's leaving it in the little lines.
Yeah.
So
steel wool.
Steel wool. Apparently,
And
this steel wool and tape. Yeah. So there you go. If you're ever trying to, because a lot of these cars have it. I think the 57 Chevys have it too, where it's black around inside those little things. Just find the spray paint and spray it, and then you use steel wool.
Nice.
It takes a little bit of elbow grease, but you sit there and it's coming off. I just was checking on him, and it was perfect. He had finished half of it. And
Wow.
The thing I like about him is he couldn't sleep last night, so he took it home, and he was doing it home. So
Oh, that's a good worker you got there.
that is.
What's
that
his
is
name?
a good worker. Bob Smith.
Shout out to Bob.
No, his name's Alex.
Alex.
Just kidding.
Why are you messing with me like
Sorry.
that? I'm trying to be nice.
I'm messing with you because I said it before and you didn't hear me.
Oh.
That's why she's looking at me. She's like, I'm paying attention. He's not going to get me. He's not going to get me, right?
Because I'm trying to listen very intently to
I know
what
you
you're
are.
talking
You're
about.
awesome.
And I'm like a visual type of person, so that's why I don't look at you directly in your eyes when you're explaining your product and what's going on, because I'm
Using my hands.
visually seeing it.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to explain it over the radio, over the air. I know that we're on camera, and you can watch us on, where can they watch us?
TikiLive.com.
There you go. You can watch us there, and you can see my hand motions. So then you get the motions I'm doing, the sanding, the spraying. It's all right there, yeah. That's
If
another
you don't use that exact technique, it's not going to work.
Exactly. No. You can use whatever technique you want as long as it's working. You know what I mean? But it is pretty amazing because he sprayed it. It was all black, and I've seen the process before, and I told him that that's what it was going to take, something very similar to what he's doing right now. And I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah.
When I was growing up and I got into cars, I wanted to be a painter, and I was painting everybody's stuff, and it was and I'll still do a piece every now and then, but if I can pass it on, I'm happy, because you can't do it all. Anyways,
and that's the tip of the day.
Yeah, you're listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio. We'll be right back. Welcome back to In the Garage. What are you reading there?
This story that's been trending all over the news. You guys didn't hear about the Metrolink in Oxnard? That big old crash?
Oh, yeah.
With the Metrolink?
Crashed into a truck or something?
Yeah, I guess it was a National Transportation Safety Board. They said that they determined the truck involved in Oxnard was not stuck on the tracks, and
it was left there intentionally.
Yeah, because
wow.
I'm watching the news, and I guess it's like it was a city truck or something having to do with
Really? Was this guy disgruntled?
That's what I watched the news that day, and everything when they left that day, they said they did it on purpose, pretty much.
Wow.
No, he wasn't stuck because that's what they were thinking. Maybe he was stuck, maybe this, maybe that, but no, he just was there. He wasn't stuck at all.
How do you get stuck?
That's why they're trying to think,
right?
If the car breaks down.
You see the Metrolink
whatever,
coming, and I don't know. There was something
and
like this that happened before too in Glendale, I think it was, and
disgruntled workers.
Something
employees.
Similar happened, but he wanted to commit suicide.
Ooh.
But this one is just kind of different because there's not any story like that he was trying to commit suicide or anything. He was in a company vehicle and just there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he lived.
And he lived. Oh, he was in the car.
No, he got out of the truck, I think.
No, I think he got out of the truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
why he lived. He was standing there on the sidelines watching it.
I just wonder what.
But how great would it have been if a train derailed and ran him over? That's the noise I'm picturing it would have made. No? Yeah. Shoot.
I'm telling you, I'm like a visual person, so I just saw that, and the sound effect is just not cute.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the visual. Okay. The visual thing you got going on.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what else? Oh, we got the All Chrysler Trade Show and Swap Meet coming up March 6th to 8th. So that's coming up real quick at, where's it at there? Indianapolis? So if you're out there in Indianapolis, go check it out.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of Mopar people out there.
So if it's a swap meet, does that mean it's a cheaper price?
Not always, but usually, yes. Usually you can go there and you can wheel and deal. Usually they'll have a lot of used parts, old parts that they're selling. And, the thing with Mopar is we're doing this Roadrunner right now that's kind of driving us insane because it's not easy to find parts that we're finding out. And when you do, if you order it, I mean, we got stuff that's been on back order for a month, 2 months.
Wow.
So it's like, and I'm not too familiar with them because we don't do them all the time. I like them. I think they're cool, but it's just proven to be kind of challenging here getting parts recently.
Really?
We were really hauling butt. We were hoping to finish it, and now it came time to doing all the side glass and the door latches and everything else. And if you're missing one little piece, and it can screw you up big time.
Aww.
And apparently nobody sells this little piece. So I guess we should go to Indianapolis and go to the swap meet.
Well, not Indianapolis,
trade show.
but
take a little drive.
Right? Yeah.
Mitchell wants to go on a drive. Road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's my little secret. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I ever need something for my car, I like to go to a swap meet and get it because it's a good price, and they have it like in their little sections. If there's this car place and it's not your price or it's not what you're looking for, you could just walk a couple of places down and they have the same product for maybe a cheaper price.
Yeah.
So that's my little secret.
What'd you say? I'm having a hard time visualizing this.
Oh,
Just
God.
kidding.
Oh, God.
Shoot. No, and I mean, this is good because, the problem with most hot rod trade shows and swap meets is that you have to rummage through a whole lot of Chevy and Ford parts just to find a few worthy parts, and this right here, it's enough to make you a grown man cry, is when you're walking around, your feet are killing you, and you're searching for that part. Because I go to Pomona, haven't been there in a long time, but I guess we probably should here and there, huh?
What's in
Probably
Pomona?
really help us. Probably the parts are right there that we've been looking for. God, where are we going to find these parts? Well,
right
Pomona,
under your nose.
it's sitting on the ground somewhere right here. And meanwhile, in Pomona,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There's an arrow pointing to it. Ding, ding, ding.
So is there a swap meet in Pomona? Or?
Yeah, I
Every
think it's
month.
every month. Yeah, every
Nice.
first Sunday or Saturday weekend or second Saturday or Saturday. I think it's every second Sunday.
yeah.
In Pomona, it's kind of like a car show and swap meet, and it's just all kinds of parts.
Nice.
And by the time you're done with that show, your feet are killing you. So it's
Oh,
no
I'm
lie, and
sure.
you do want to cry. So.
So take running shoes or something comfortable.
Yeah, well, I mean, and if you go into this trade show, at least, they have the solution here with the 20th anniversary Chrysler Performance Trade Show and Parts Swap Meet, which will be held at the Indiana State Fairgrounds, March 6th through 8th. And you can, there you go. You got Mopar parts. You don't
Nice.
have to walk all over the place. Hopefully there's just there's one aisle and you're just, okay, I'll take one of those and one of those. I got my basket. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to In the Garage. That was a good laugh there, Nikki. I should put you on the spot for that one because that was funny.
I was talking to myself.
You were talking to yourself out
Like-
loud. We
like-
heard you. And we still were like, huh? What did you just say?
Like really, really fast too.
Oh my God, really, really fast. It was like, and
What did you just say?
that was funny.
Aw.
Aw.
Like nobody cares, Nikki. Nobody could hear you.
We heard you loud and clear.
I just heard. Blah, 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 blah.
No, we heard you because we asked you and you slowed it down. So
I had my. I think.
so
my
have fun
coffee's
at that
kicking
16th
in.
birthday party.
I think my coffee's kicking in.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh
coffee's
my
kicking in.
goodness. So this is the last segment.
Yes,
huh?
it is.
God, that hour goes by really, really fast.
Ooh, can I talk about something?
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
With
So-
hesitation.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one I know about, okay?
Okay.
So remember American Sniper? I was
Yeah.
telling you about the story and how
Yeah.
it's based off a true story.
Yeah.
And he died,
Yeah, I know.
sadly.
Mm-hmm.
The guy just got convicted,
Mhm.
and he's guilty.
Mhm.
Thank God. And they're not going to take him to an insane asylum. They convicted him as guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So
So is he getting the death sentence?
I don't know yet. Nobody
God, he
knows that
should.
yet. But
He really should.
yeah, they're trying to say that he knew what he was doing.
If he knew what he was doing, he should get the death sentence.
So he was found guilty, and
They should just take him outside, save the taxpayers' money, and shoot him. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
yeah.
Now I'm going to get all kinds of hate
like, he
mail.
was a
Just
good
kidding.
guy.
Jeez.
Funny part is,
Take it easy.
I heard that Utah was going back to that,
Really? Taking them
Yeah.
out back and just shooting them?
the firing squad.
What? I mean, hey,
Wow.
you do
All the
a
veterans.
crazy crime like that, to a decorated war hero like that, a family man,
Right?
a guy who was very good at his job,
On
did
4
what he was
tours.
supposed to.
Could have
and,
died
Yeah, could have
in-
died at
in the
any one of those,
battle.
and he comes and he gets shot by some crazy dude
That he was trying to help.
that he was trying to help. I mean, man, that guy needs to be taken. And then it's like, really? You really got to form a jury to see if this guy's guilty?
Right?
he did it.
Trying to see if,
He
if
shot
he's insane.
Pretty evident.
Yeah, it was pretty evident that there was people that saw it. He told his sister. You know what I mean? He did it. So I don't think he hasn't tried to deny it.
But he's trying to say like the whole insane thing and try to get that type
Well, if he's that insane, that's a good reason to take him out back and shoot him. You know what I mean? Let's not try and fix him.
You don't want crazy people on the streets like that.
No, you don't. Because it could be one of your relatives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to do a good thing for somebody.
Yeah,
and
could be one of your relatives. That's the way you got to look at it. So.
Yeah.
I'll probably get all kinds of hate mail now. Thanks for bringing that up. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
What does that have to do with cars? Oh, well, there was a high-speed chase because he tried to outrun the cops. There's your car.
Who?
There's the guy that shot him.
Oh, yeah. There was one high-speed chase that happened, and it looked like Grand Theft Auto. I was like, whoa, do you see this going on? He's like,
people are nuts.
People at gunpoint, give me your car. Like, that's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. And I guess it was a fake gun. I know the one you're talking about.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a fake gun. How stupid is that?
Oh.
God, man, the cop's hot on your tail and you're using a fake gun.
Right?
Bang, 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 bang.
It crashed into people like 3 times, I think, twice or 3 times. Just boom, keep going, boom,
crazy.
keep going.
Anyways.
I was like, that's awesome.
We got to wrap it up.
Okay.
Tell them what they got to do.
I'm done rambling. I'm sorry. It's just that's what's
she's
going
going to a
on
Sweet
and
16 party and she's been working out and she's got to look good and she's waiting
putting
till
me on the
Saturday because
spot.
I did. I had to. I had to say it. It was. I just. You know me. I had to let it out. Come
Listen to us every Wednesday, 10 a.m. on SierraandTalk.com. Thank you to Steel Rubber Products, SteelRubber.com. And we'll see you next Wednesday, 10 a.m., SierraandTalk.com.
See you next week, because you're always welcome in the garage with Bodie Stroud. Presented by Steel Rubber Products. www.steelrubber.com on CRN Digital Talk Radio. www.crntalk.com.